Hey, Allison, what you doing?
Hey, sorry, I was just, thinking about because today's show is about forgiveness. So I kind of was just thinking forgiveness is kind of like standing on the edge of a cliff. Like it's very scary, but it can also be very liberating.
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm great.
Yeah,
I'm great. Thank you.
okay.
I'm just, kind of in my thoughts, thinking about, old friendships, like the ones that I kind of let slip away. And, even though it's old pain, it's still pain. So it still sometimes feels a little heavy. Don't you ever feel like that? Like you're carrying like a backpack of, rocks.
Oh,
really heavy
yeah.
rocks.
I've had those moments.
Kinda weighing you down.
But it's okay to like unpack those rocks little by little, though,
Right.
and that's why we're here today. Let's explore how we forgive, how forgiveness can help us heal.
Great point. All right. Thanks, Elijah. I'm so glad that I could count on you and on all of you.
Hello there.
Happy Friday!
If you're new here, I'm Allison.
And I'm Elijah, and welcome to incmedia Live.
Now, we all know that this is a time of reflection for us. So today, we're going to help you with just that.
incmedia has a bunch of content that can help us get in the mindset of reflection, forgiveness, change, all that good stuff.
Yes. Now, let us know in the chat, what have you done to truly forgive someone, yourself included? Now, Elijah, how have you been able to truly forgive someone or yourself?
I think I'm a student, obviously, so I try to come to terms that it's okay if I don't do amazing or perfectly on a test or something,
Yes.
kind of forgive myself that it's okay.
Yes.
I get some things wrong. What about you, Allison?
Oh, that's a loaded question. I think when you realize that, kind of like we were saying with the rocks,
Yeah.
when you forgive someone or forgive yourself, I feel like it's just unnecessary weight that you're carrying all the time.
Yeah.
So I think when you think about that a little bit more than what's actually like bothering you, then it's a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and now we all know that forgiveness is hard to do, especially when someone you love really hurts your feelings or maybe even made you feel invalidated.
Yes, and that's rough. So how do you actually move past that? Anger is a really difficult emotion to shake, but we are very blessed because we have the ability to call on God for help, right?
Yep, and we really have to pull ourselves out of the situation and think about what God wants us to do. And the great thing about these experiences is they can be used to give us room for growth and healing.
Yes, and we can see an example of this in this episode of Stories of Faith called Forgiving My Alcoholic Father.
Jessica really had to turn everything over to God too.
You know what? Let's just let the clip play.
Okay.
Roll it!
I think the hardest to forgive was my father and the man that hit him. We saw him maybe 5 years after my dad died, eating in a restaurant, and I just ran out crying. I just couldn't even see him. I hated him, He had been drinking at the baseball field. There was three other cars at the scene of the accident. They were all able to avoid my dad. He was the only one. I mean, my dad had his fault in the accident as well, but yeah, it was hard to forgive him. What led me to forgiveness was when I started to learn how to pray. And I would just pray to God, please take this burden. I'm ready to give it to you. I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to feel whole again, feel complete. And the only way I can do that is to give my burdens, my feeling of resentment and pain to you. And I just felt like after I prayed that he answered and he put the grace and forgiveness in my heart.
Wow. I can only imagine how difficult that must have been for Jessica.
Yes, yeah, I can't even imagine that. If she can forgive someone for something as serious as what she went through, then all the more we can definitely find it in ourselves to forgive, the small, small things, little minor things, and
Yeah.
like forgetting to call someone back or text them back.
Yeah, you know, Jessica really had to turn everything over to God through prayer, which is a blessing that we have as members of the Church of Christ.
Absolutely. Now, healing is a long journey and a difficult one at that, but God's always ready and willing to help us in our times of need,
Yes, I fully agree, Allison.
right? Look at that!
It's
Prize time! All right, Elijah. Now, I think you have the prize cam.
I do have the prize
Let's
cam.
show them what they're going to win for this first prize time of today's episode.
Yes, whoever answers this question correctly will be receiving this brand new, exclusive design crew neck. You'll be the first one and the only one to own this design right now. Close up.
Woo! On the prize cam, let's see. We have a nice, lovely green olive sweater for all you neutral fans out there. The front says, "Give in to God." Now, if you turn it around, it can actually be a great conversation starter because, you know, when you see the front, it says, "Give in to God." Now, what does that mean? Then, you know, someone walks up to you and be like, What do you mean? What do you mean,
I'd be
give in
like,
to God?
turn around, turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around.
Turn around. And we got a
The verse.
verse
What does it
that says, "Give in to God, come to terms with him, and everything will turn out just fine. Let him tell you what to do. Take his words to heart." Job 22:21-22. Wow. So not only is this a great sweater, but it's also a great way to start talking to somebody about your faith.
Yes.
In order for you to win this, all you have to do is answer this question. How did Jessica truly learn how to forgive? She, A,
Went to therapy,
B,
learned how to pray to have forgiveness in her heart,
C,
took up boxing,
or D?
began writing poetry. And you know, this is an important reminder to everyone. Don't forget to put your name and location along with your answer.
Yes, so while we wait, let's go ahead and check in on our friends in the chat. Chat time, comments time.
Forgiveness means freedom. Knowing God has forgiven us gives us that power to forgive, knowing He has forgiven us of everything. From Gabby.
That's actually, forgiveness means freedom. I definitely agree with that statement. You're free from a lot of things. You know, it's a heavy burden to carry when you can't forgive. I read somewhere that the devil's greatest tool is for you to dwell on an issue because I can't read.
dwell on an issue because you're whole.
You only experienced it once. Thinking about it over and over will bring you down. Yes, Janlyn Valerio, that is very true. I think just when something occurs in your mind over and over again, just in general, whether it's good or bad, it might not always be good for you.
This was a very emotional episode. Yes.
I think yes. If you haven't watched that Stories of Faith, definitely go check it out. When you forgive someone, you show your true love. Absolutely. Forgiveness is a love language in a way, sort of. Right.
I forgive someone through acceptance and giving it to God.
Yes,
Ooh,
Katrina. That's a really, really good thing to do and to have. Is to have the strength and asking God for the strength to forgive somebody.
Yes.
Right. Letting go of old friendships weigh heavy on the heart. That is so true, Audrey. I don't think, you know, I feel like a lot of people gear that more towards like relationships, romantic relationships, but friendships are also a really, really important thing.
Yeah.
They can, you know, be
saying
heavy
bye
on
to them is hard.
Exactly.
The answer is you've got to pray just to make it today.
Oh, that was bars. That was good. That was a good one. That was good. Pray to make it today.
Love the color. Love the message.
Oh, I think we're talking about this. Yes. No, it's great. It's great. I don't know where you are at in the world, but it's still pretty cold here in the Bay Area.
It's like 60s, 50s.
It's about, a little bit. It's a little rainy over here, so this is really good for cold weather. Or for like, you know, just being at home and being
layering,
cozy.
you know? Forgiveness is more than saying sorry.
It is.
Ooh,
that is so true.
Yes.
Yes. It is more than saying sorry. Thank you, Darnez.
Okay, I think that was enough time. Let's read that question one more time. We asked you guys, how did Jessica truly learn how to forgive? Was it A?
Went to therapy.
B?
Learned how to pray to have forgiveness in her heart.
C?
Took up boxing.
D?
Began writing poetry. And the answer is, drumroll please. B!
Learned how to pray to have forgiveness in her heart. Now make sure to stick around until the end of the show to find out if you are our winner today. Now, what's our next journey to learning how to forgive, Allison?
Well, we have a blog written by one of our staff members, Daniel.
Yes, his blog is titled How I Learned to Forgive. One of his lines in the first paragraph is, I had to stifle a laugh when my editor asked me to write something on forgiveness. I've never been the type.
Yes, very, very interesting, very intriguing. So let's listen, and please pay attention if you want to win a prize. Pay attention because the next prize time question is it's a little difficult, just
So
a
make
little.
sure you guys are paying attention.
Just a
Roll it,
little.
controller.
Some days I look into the mirror and just want to yell at the guy looking back at me. A part of it is anger, some of it is sadness. Past memories blur into present issues, things I've done that I will never have the opportunity to apologize for. Guilt can wear and weigh us down, and it keeps us from living the best we can. I guess a major takeaway is that forgiveness requires humility when you ask for it, and kindness when you give it, and every step must be earned and made in good faith.
Wow. So forgiveness is definitely a process. Now, this blog is also definitely a must read, especially for this month and this season.
Yes, it's also a short read, so for all our friends who don't have that much time to spare, it's a quick, but it's definitely worth the read.
Yes. Now, earlier we talked about forgiving someone who has done wrong to us. We should talk about what happens after forgiveness. How has making the choice to forgive someone brought positive changes into your life? That's a really big question. Now, for me personally, like kind of what I was talking about earlier, when you kind of think about what the outcome is going to be after God gives you the blessing to forgive somebody, to have it in your heart to forgive someone, you just feel a little bit lighter. There's something. There's less things going on in your brain that might not always be the most positive thing.
Yeah.
So the peace afterward, the lightness that you feel, I think those are positive outcomes when it comes to forgiving somebody.
Yeah.
What about you, Elijah?
I fully agree. It really is that peace of mind, and you just feel a lot better when you forgive someone. You're not carrying around something with you. You feel happier, lighter,
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, you should just feel better overall afterwards.
Absolutely.
But what about all of you guys in the chat? How has making the choice to forgive someone brought positive changes in your life?
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
Ooh, did you guys hear that?
Hear what?
I'm asking if they heard it.
Oh, I saw
Because
it.
I heard it. Did you hear it?
Oh, yeah, I did hear it. Okay, we get it. It's prize
Prize
time.
time.
All right. You want me to do prize cam right now?
No, you can go.
Okay,
Show off
great.
the price.
Okay, so for our next prize for today.
Okay, what's the next prize? What's the next prize?
We have this lovely water bottle. Ooh. Look at that.
So cute.
Of course, we got the truth on the front, and then we have on the side the incmedia logo. Now, listen closely. ASMR.
Okay.
That means it's embossed. It's actually not in, but it's like, here, it's like.
Show the logo, the
And as
incmedia
well as-
logo. Ooh.
ASMR moment on incmedia Live. Yes, very, very nice water bottle.
She was doing this before the show started.
I
just the whole
was.
time.
It's fun. So whoever wins it, you're gonna have a really good time, and you're also gonna enjoy this water bottle. Now, in order for you to win this super cute water bottle, fill in the blanks. Remember, it's a little tough. Forgiveness requires blank when you ask for it, and blank when you give it, and every step must be earned and made in good blank.
Ooh, 3 fill in the blanks?
Yeah, it's a
Ooh,
little
I
tough.
hope
I
they
told
were
you, it's
all
a
paying
little-
attention.
A little tough, yes.
A little tough.
So don't forget to put your name and your location in your answer. So while we wait for you to answer, we're gonna go ahead and read some comments.
Comments.
Today's topic is a personal favorite of mine. Can't wait to see what's shared by our host from Sister Lisa Docena. Yes, it's a really great topic, especially for this time of the year.
Yeah,
Yes.
fully
Thank
agree.
you for your comment.
Sometimes the emotional hurt almost becomes physical painful. So after forgiving, it truly will make you feel so much better.
Yes,
From Sister Lauren.
Yes. Sometimes we don't even realize that what goes on in our head or in
Is
our
affecting
heart.
you.
Physically,
Yeah.
right? It's
Totally
pretty interesting.
agree.
I like to think forgiving someone also makes God proud.
Ooh, yes.
I think when you think about it like that,
I think it's a great way.
yeah, it's a little bit easier to forgive.
Yes.
If God forgave us of all of our sins, we should be willing to forgive one another. From Brother Francis Valencia. Also another good way to put it.
Great
so
comment.
good that I think it's a
Comment of the day!
So for Brother Francis,
What is he
congratulations on such a great comment. Here, I'll do prize cam for you.
Okay.
You got it.
for this comment of the day, you will be receiving this truth mug.
Yeah,
Ooh, look at it.
wow,
Truth.
look at that.
Ooh, and then on the back, incmedia.
Yes. And what else? What else? What else?
And then we have a truth notebook. Ooh, and
nice,
it's like
lovely.
olive green,
I
maybe?
wouldn't say olive. I'd say more lime.
And then inside, worship service notes.
Your worship
Ooh.
services. Let's get a little ASMR.
Flip through it, flip through it. Kind of an awkward angle for me to flip through it.
ASMR.
I can't flip
ASMR.
it. Hold on, I got it.
That's okay. Okay. Oh, with the spine.
What's the spine? I don't have nails.
There you go. There you go.
Hopefully-
Just a
I
little
don't know.
ASMR for today.
More comments?
Okay, let's do some more. I love this sweater. Yes, hopefully we'll be getting more of these sweaters in upcoming episodes.
I want the design. I love the design.
I love the design. It
So
is
cute.
so cute. But yes,
So cool.
maybe they'll have a shirt version of it.
Maybe.
So it'll be for the summertime.
Forgiveness is releasing hurt and finally finding peace, guided by God's grace and strengthened through prayer.
You know what? That
Ooh.
sounds like
Comment of the day, I got
comment of the day.
Congratulations.
Yes, so I do believe you will also be getting a Truth Worship Service notebook, as well as
Truth mug.
yes,
Ooh,
congratulations to our
congratulations.
2 comments of the day.
Two comments
we
of the
got
day.
two in
back to
one
back.
reading. That's amazing. From Aina, sometimes when it's hard to vent or share frustration, just pray and tell God there's always peace in talking to Him. That is so
Great comment.
good.
Wait, hold on. You know, I'm feeling very generous. Comment of the day again.
Congrats, Aina.
Congrats. You get a comment of the day. You get a comment of the day.
Everybody gets a comment. I mean, not everybody. If we could give more comment of the days, we would. But thank you so much for all of your great comments.
incmedia.
From Queen Richard
Okay.
Guzman. He's my local. He's my head secretary. Hi, Queen Richard.
Hi.
Hi, Queen Richard.
Okay, next comments. I forgive myself for making a mistake repeatedly until I don't make that mistake again. Ooh, from Bo.
Come on, yes, that's. Is
it a comment of the day
Is it a
again?
comment of the day? All right, looks like we're giving more comment of the day.
Another one.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's it. I think that's
Four
it.
comment of the day.
That's enough comment
If
of the
we
day.
could make every comment of the day, we would. But continue to get your comments going. We love reading them.
Okay, that was enough time. Let's bring that question back one more time. We asked you guys, forgiveness requires blank when you ask for it and blank when you give it. And every step must be earned and made in good blank. Now the answers to that were...
Drum roll, please. And the answers are humility, kindness, and
faith. Woo! That was a hard
told
one.
you, it was
So
a-
hopefully you guys got that one correct.
It was a little tough, so if you got it correct, good job.
Good job. Now for our last piece of content, we're gonna take a look at an episode of Faith Speaks by Michelle De Los Reyes.
Now this is one of my favorite Faith Speaks. It is so powerful.
Yes.
In her Faith Speaks, she talks about the struggles, her struggles with body image, bullying, and how she used prayer to forgive herself.
Let's take a listen.
I was in a dark place. I didn't feel right or comfortable with who I was anymore. I thought to myself, losing weight can't be my life's purpose. It can't be. I was living in fear of gaining weight, unable to experience life because this eating disorder is constantly telling me to exercise till I drop, skip meals, avoid hanging out with friends. I thought to myself, whenever I talk to God, why did I have to have this body to begin with? It was around that time when, at worship service, a minister read a verse that hit me. The verse encouraged us not to be anxious about our lives, about what we're going to eat, about our bodies and what we're going to wear, because life is about more than food, more than our bodies, and more than clothing. That's when I noticed. It was quiet up here. My mind. As if for a second, that voice in my head was gone. That negative voice that had been bullying me all this time, it was just utter silence. And then after that worship service, I literally felt the shift. It really was like a light switch. It was the beginning of an answered prayer.
Wow. Such a powerful Fate Speaks. I really love that Fate Speaks. Now, that just goes to show the complete shift. And as she said, once she left it up to God. Now, I feel like this Fate Speaks is very, very unique. I think I can definitely relate a lot to it. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to it as well. So I'm very, very thankful that we had a Fate Speaks highlighting this issue.
Yeah, you know, such a powerful story, like you said, and I think very relatable to people out there.
Yes, definitely.
Something that everyone should check out the full episode of.
Yes. Watch Fate Speak.
Watch the Fate Speaks episode.
Yes. Oh, no, it's
prize
time. All right, Elijah, what are they going to win this time?
For this prize time, they're gonna win this Truth hat and notebook.
Let's see, let's get
Ooh,
close up.
Ooh.
So we have ASMR.
I don't know how they tell me to do ASMR with a hat.
on the notebook.
But it's just like cool, blue, navy blue hat.
That's like a baseball cap.
It's a baseball cap. I don't look good in hats, but maybe you do. Maybe you do.
Yes, summertime's coming up, or spring. There's a lot of,
Spring,
a
you
lot
know,
of sun.
gotta hide from those UVs.
Yes, exactly.
And then we have this notebook that says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord." And then some, I don't know,
Okay.
ASMR. And then it is also a worship service notebook.
My
Ooh,
favorite.
very cool.
I actually have this exact one, this exact one, but in blue. So whoever wins this, we're gonna be twinsies.
Matching.
There,
Very
ASMR.
cool. Very cool. Now, in order to win these prizes, you guys just have to answer this question. When Michelle said, "That's when I noticed it was quiet up here," what was she talking about? Was it A?
Upstairs in her bedroom,
Was it B?
inside her car,
Was it C?
at work,
Or D?
in her mind. As always, don't forget to put your name and your location along with your answer.
Ooh, let's read some comments while we wait.
Please, I love reading
More comments, more comments.
Let's see what comments we got. What else we got?
Any more comment of the days?
Let's see
you
what
think?
else we got. I don't know. Maybe we might have
maybe.
more. Oh, there you go.
What do we?
When you ask to experience God's love, he could be reminding us of someone, and we should show, or reminding us of someone we should show forgiveness from Brother Jordan and DK. Yes,
good.
who knows? God might be the one who is putting in our hearts to forgive.
Yes. I love Space Speaks and hope a live version comes to us, to District of British Columbia.
British Columbia?
One day. Ooh.
Maybe, perhaps.
Maybe.
Fate Speaks might come there. Fate Speaks is such an inspiring and heartfelt segment. Yes, from Patrick, there are so many Fate Speaks episodes that you can watch, and they're pretty timeless,
out.
honestly.
Love Fate Speaks. Yes.
We do too, Audrey.
We do too.
So glad you love it. I'm so glad that there are so many out there who enjoy Fate Speaks.
This notebook will be good giveaway for our guests in EVMs.
Ooh, yes. These are
Ooh.
great ones, yes. Even the regular notebooks too.
Yes. Forgiveness is hard and it's a choice, but it's the right thing to do. Choose to forgive because it helps us let go and move on.
I think I
from
know
Isaiah.
him. It's my brother.
You know?
Yes, I do know him.
I think he's forgiving you.
Yes.
I don't, maybe you did something.
I might have. I don't know. Worship service notebooks are so cool. Yes, they are. I have one, like I mentioned earlier, and they are so good. They're so good for taking notes at worship service or even Bible study.
Yes, if you're a big note taker.
I'm a big note taker. Yes.
Fate Speaks is one of my favorite shows, which always displays problems the other brethren might be facing, but just too afraid to speak about it. But with this, it helps us get the answer from Brother Francis. Yes.
Fate Speaks definitely serves as multiple,
Viewpoints.
Yes, exactly. From Nathaniel Russell, for Nathan Russell. Speaking of forgiveness, you won't have to forgive yourself for smashing the like button if you do right now.
He's only speaking facts. He's only speaking facts.
Yes, our super fan.
I see nothing wrong in that
I
statement.
don't see anything wrong either. All right, yes, so go ahead, click that like button. We will forgive you if you break your like button, but that's
If you break the light, that's okay. We'll forgive you.
All right.
Okay, I think that was the last comment.
Yeah,
let's
so let's-
read that question.
Yes.
The question we asked was, when Michelle said, "That's when I noticed it was quiet up here," what was she talking about? Was it A?
Upstairs in her bedroom.
Was it B?
Inside her car.
Was it C?
At work.
Or D?
In her mind.
Ooh.
And the answer is, drum roll please.
D in her mind.
Yes, great
Woo.
job to everyone.
Hope you guys got that caught.
hopefully everyone has gotten it
Correct.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
So while we wait for our winners, let's go ahead and read some more comments.
Ooh. Forgiveness has lifted a heavy burden from my heart, bringing inner calm. It allowed me to heal, move forward, and cultivate stronger, more compassionate connections with others.
Yes.
Ooh.
Forgiveness, I feel like, to be able to forgive someone, only good things come out of it.
Yeah, you know, there's nothing bad coming out of forgiving someone.
Absolutely not. Faith Speaks has such amazing topics. Truly reminds us the problems that we go through in life, we're never alone.
Yes.
From Brianna Andrade. Yes, that's what's so great about Faith Speaks
Exactly.
is a lot of brethren are speaking on, you know, problems that they have that you also might relate to. So
Yeah.
it's a really, really good show.
All the Truth merch looks so good as always.
Yes. I
Yes,
feel
it
like we've
does.
been releasing new ones every single week. It's been pretty cool. If
I've
you,
been loving the new designs.
Huh?
I've been loving the new designs.
Me as well. Now, if you follow our channel on Instagram, you might have seen a little sneak peek of some of these. So if you are not following and you want to see some sneak peeks of our new designs, definitely follow our Instagram channel.
Ooh. Janlyn says, please provide more ASMR content. I don't know. That's for you, Jan. That's for you.
Great topic today and very timely. Love it. Thank you, INC Love the stories from Keiki Kayabyab. Hayata Keiki. Yes, it's a really great topic, and we
Great
have
topic.
more great topics coming up in the next few weeks.
Yes. The episode today really hits hard. Ooh.
Yes.
Nice.
There's, I feel
Yeah,
like
it's a
this
very
topic
personal topic.
Yes, it's opening up a lot of great conversations, which is what we are hoping for. Forgiveness is a heavy burden taken off the heart and showing God that you trust His way and His guidance from Atirish Poblete. Yes. Like we were talking about, your heart doesn't have to wear the backpack of rocks anymore. So.
Okay, I think this is our last comment. Another thing I love about Faith Speaks is sometimes it takes that one person to speak about a subject that maybe another person might be going through. You are not alone.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
What a great.
You're never alone.
comment. Yeah, you're not alone. All right. I think our winners. Wait.
Are ready our winners? I think our winners are ready.
Our winners are ready.
Drum roll, please, for our winners that are ready. From Richard, Gustav, Frank, Pluto, and Almea. Congratulations to all of our winners. Please make sure to message us with your mailing info.
Yes, otherwise, if you don't send us your mailing info, I'm going to take these prize homes.
No, you're not. I will make sure you don't take it home.
I might, if you don't send
No.
your info. So please send it, or else they have a home. And it's my home. Anyway, so what did we learn today, Elijah?
You know, we learned that it's good to forgive, and it's also good to ask for forgiveness. And at times, we must take the time to forgive ourselves.
Yes, and there may be times where people are unkind to us, or maybe we are unkind to ourselves, but reflection is necessary. Once we reflect, we can see the bigger picture.
And that's when we can truly have peace with ourselves and with those around us. Speaking of reflection, make sure you guys tune in next week because we'll be talking all about the power of self-reflection.
I told
It's
you
gonna be a good one.
we're gonna have good topics these next few weeks. So hope everybody has a great weekend, and we will see you all next week.
Because as always, we'll be here with you
For you.
every week,
Every Friday.
keeping you updated with your favorite INC content.
To keep you feeling uplifted and inspired.
Bye.
Welcome back to quite literally my favorite segment on INC Media Live.
Mine too. Pet Corner!
Our pet for this week is Kobe from
Aw.
Bay Area. Oh, wow.
From Bay
Kobe
Area,
is so
California.
cute. Sorry, from Bay Area, California. Sorry, I was too excited over
Too
Kobe.
excited.
His owner says, I have a Labradoodle puppy named Kobe, and he's 5 months
Aw.
old. He really is a puppy.
He's
My
a puppy.
Labradoodle puppy is the sweetest little social butterfly, and he'd choose a cuddle over a toy any day. Look at him.
Oh, so
Look at him.
cute.
He's eating lumpia, man.
Lumpia.
That dog
He
eats
mastered
good.
paw and sit in just one day. He's quick to learn and totally food motivated. He's got a heart as big as his appetite. Oh, he's so cute.
So cute.
Aw.
Oh, he's only 5 months.
He's
That's a
so
baby.
cute.
It's a baby dog.
He's a baby. He's a little baby. He's a puppy. And if you have a pet you want to be featured on Pet Corner, make sure to message us with your info at info@incmedia.org. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
In a dark place. And then to have Brother Andre as that instrument to constantly push me, constantly remind me. And then finally getting embraced by God as one of his children. It's unspeakable.